What's up, you guys? Alright, well, I am in Gallup, New Mexico right now with the TA here. Ran out of time here. Anyway, I'm on my way from the Tyson facility in Nashville, Arkansas to Lineage Logistics in Long Beach, California. Same load you last saw me picking up. Anyway, we got an extra day here I can work with, where I can post something in between. We'll do a things I see while trucking compilation for you guys, all right? So I'm gonna do a section here that is just the video content alone, no narrating at all, and then I also want to talk about I'll put in some narration in between the videos. That way you can just get the raw footage, because sometimes people just want to see that part, and that way also, just in case other YouTubers want to add parts of this into with their own compilation, they can. Just make sure you give me credit and link back to my original. That's okay. All right. Anyway, so if you guys haven't seen, if any of you haven't seen these things I've seen while trucking compilations that I do, they kind of cover a myriad of stuff here, right? It's not just all entertainment. Some of it's entertainment. Some of it is just informative or educational in nature, or maybe what my own philosophy is, or my analysis on situations, whatever, that I don't know, maybe somebody watching can learn something new from. Maybe realize some things about your own driving that you could work on or something, all right? So, yeah, and this applies to both four-wheelers as well as CMV drivers. And I get a lot of newcomers to the trucking industry on my channel, so it's especially why I like to post this kind of stuff. Kind of a virtual trainer thing, I guess, in a way. Just little insights that can help a newcomer to the industry learn little things that'll make them a better trucker. All right. So that said, let's get to some of the content. Come on, Werner, move over. What are you doing, Werner? You don't fucking yell to them. Alright, so this is kind of there's a lot of stuff going on here with this situation here. Now, I was already going, just checking up and staying behind Werner when I could have passed him earlier, but his speed was close enough to mine, and I think the traffic situation was such that it might look like there's a lot of room there. But if I recall, there was enough traffic there where I just was okay with just staying behind him. He was not much slower than what I wanted to run anyway. Maybe only a couple miles an hour, which is usually, if you're within 2 miles an hour of what I want to do, I'll usually just stay behind you myself. But all right, so let's get to where some of the concerns are. All right, so as you see here, the RV's up here, perhaps a little bit past the nose of Werner. Got this pickup over here. I can't tell if he looked like he was flashing his high beams. I don't know if it was because I can't remember if I had my turn signals on already, or if he was expecting something else to go on here. Either way, though, you can see Werner's brake lights coming on, so he's checking up. Just keep in mind, when you're on the road here, you're the one with the right-of-way, not the on-ramp traffic. Here's, I know this isn't a yield sign, but in a way, it actually is. This arrow, the fat part of the arrow, tells you who has the right-of-way. The thin line tells you who has to yield to the other side. Okay, so this is actually a complicated situation, though. So this one's a real easy one to doing away, I guess that could be wrong or not to someone's liking. It's just a shit situation, to be honest with you. Ideally, Werner should have been able to move over or just keep your speed up. This guy can yield to Werner. If they don't, if they can't get their speed up enough to not create a problem for Werner, well, guess what? You get this drop back behind. That's how ideally it should have been happening. Now, problem is with split speed limits too, and Californians tend to drive really fast here on I-40. Yeah, ask me how I know, myself personally. But yeah, it's very common to see four-wheelers doing 80 plus, even 90 plus on these roads. So, and in an area where trucks are only doing maybe 60, 65 generally, that's a dangerous situation there. So, I wouldn't really say that moving over was really a good option for Werner anyway, given how fast this guy was coming up. But again, I think better option would have been just maintain speed, let the RV adjust to you, not you adjust to them. Now, if it's a truck that's merging in where they can't accelerate very well, and you know there's similar speed, okay, there have been times where I'll actually check up and let them in because it's a professional courtesy. You know, neither one of us can accelerate very quickly or whatever. So, and add into this situation here, got this Explorer, I think it is here. They were complicating this. Again, you're supposed to yield to me. Why is their speed, they're just sitting there at the constant speed, making no effort at all to speed up or drop back behind me. Okay, at this point though, I was already annoyed with Werner. Yeah, I didn't. So I was already over here. I just went ahead and took advantage of the opportunity and ended up passing him and kind of left him on my dust after that. What it is, what it was, though. On the wrong side. Idiots. I'm far through trying to keep right, didn't you see? Trying to pass me if that's all you're going to do. I'm going to guess you're a UPS driver, right? Well, it's always UPS that does that. You're right. Oh, you're using password. How the hell am I getting passed by C Arena even with pass rate? Okay, that's a new one. I'm doing 70 and still getting passed by a C Arena. I'm not in a good spot here. You're gonna have to yield, dude. You're the one who yields to me, fucker, not me to you.
Because I'm on their property. And I said, fine, call the cops. I hate it when the security guards threaten on calling cops. Do it! Call the cops. We'll see what happens.
It's not a state of being. It's almost like, think about it like fitness, or think about it like something where you've got a scale of like, how are you doing right now? And so there's an awareness. Mental health is all about being aware of how am I doing today? Like if you say on a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy are you? And that's your state of mind. More at I'm
They're actually touching Christensen's trailer. And what the shitty thing was, the Christensen driver, he didn't even flinch at all until I knocked on his truck and woke him up. And then the damage was so superficial to the trailer that, shut up, stupid. That's side yard crap. I thought I turned it off earlier. Was really stupid. You forget that there was a red light there, dumbass? Goddamn piece of shit there.
CUA Equal Housing Money.
My house needs a refresh. As a DIY lover, my go-to for kitchen and bath is Studio 41. Vanities, faucets, tile. Studio 41 has an amazing selection of in-stock items. Visit shopstudio41.com for a location near you.
Hey, I'm Amy Redwood, host of the podcast Beyond Black History Month. Here's reason number 568 million of why you should be listening. From in-depth reporting on the shortage of black sperm to how one House of the Dragon star is dealing with online trolls who don't love seeing black dragon riders.
I can't lose sleep over that or worrying about things that are beyond my control.
Listen and subscribe to Beyond Black History Month on the Odyssey
What the fuck do you think you're doing, cutting in front of me that close?
Animal lover, safe driver. 5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you things. If people knew what I know,
Stupid or something?
When I see a car trying to rush,
don't move over this soon. Fucking asshole. Alright, so it's only doing 65 there because of the hill. They start passing me up right at the same point where I'd normally be picking up speed anyway. And they were still already too close to be merging over, even at the speed difference we were at. Alright guys, that's going to wrap this edition up of Things I See While Trucking, alright? Don't want to make this too long here, so hopefully that's just the right amount for you guys to watch. I don't really think any of it really needed much analysis except for maybe that first situation there. Hopefully the rest of those were kind of self-explanatory, where it could have been anything useful. Me even commenting on the ones, while it was actually happening. Hopefully that's good enough though. But all right, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. just FYI, I had to, yeah, I've been running on recaps, and I am on the swap monitor now because I'm really iffy on whether I can get to my customer on, without running out 11-hour clock. So, normally, now I would normally be expecting my next video to be the delivery to Lineage Logistics in Long Beach, California. But given my situation with my clock, see, I was going to try to get into Arizona, wherever I was going to run a little over 700 miles this last shift and get in just into Arizona, but had some traffic delays in Sky City, New Mexico, that kept me from getting out of New Mexico. So that leaves me about almost 660 miles out from the receiver, and I don't think that I can make it there. So just as a precaution, they got me on the swap monitor, so I might not even be delivering this load. So tomorrow, I'm assuming tomorrow, possibly after you, for you after you see this, I might hopefully see either me actually making it to Lineage in Long Beach, or I'll end up doing something else. Okay, so just know that it's a toss-up, that I may or may not actually be making the delivery that I'm planning to make. All right, so till then, I'm gonna let you all have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, thanks for watching.